Mantras of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, however long the journey may be, and however great the traveler, at the end is always found exclusive reliance on the divine grace. With my love and blessings, says our Divine Mother. Words of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, taken from the book The Mother. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, four great aspects of the Mother, four of her leading powers and personalities have stood in front in her guidance of this universe and in her dealings with the terrestrial plane. One is her personality of calm wideness, comprehending wisdom and tranquil benignity, and inexhaustible compassion and sovereign and surpassing majesty and all-ruling greatness. Another embodies her power of splendid strength and irresistible passion, her warrior mood, her overwhelming will, her impetuous swiftness, and world-shaking force. A third is vivid and sweet and wonderful, with her deep secret of beauty and harmony and fine rhythm, her intricate and subtle opulence, her compelling attraction and captivating grace. The fourth is equipped with her close and profound capacity of intimate knowledge and careful, flawless work and quiet and exact perfection in all things. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, wisdom, strength, harmony, perfection are their several attributes, and it is these powers that they bring with them into the world, manifest in a human disguise in their vibhutis, and shall found in the divine degree of the ascension in those who can open their earthly nature to the direct and living influence of the Mother. To the four, we give the four great names: Maheshwari, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. Imperial Maheshwari, says our Lord Sri Aurobindo, Imperial Maheshwari is seated in the whiteness above the thinking mind and will, and sublimates and greatens them into wisdom and largeness, or floods with a splendor beyond them. Nothing can move her, because all wisdom is in her. Nothing is hidden from her that she chooses to know. She comprehends all things and all beings and their nature, and what moves them, and the law of the world and its times, and how all was and is and must be. A strength is in her that meets everything and masters, and none can prevail in the end against her vast, intangible wisdom and high, tranquil power. Lord Sri Aurobindo says, the impulses that are swift and straight and frank, the moments that are unreserved and absolute, the aspiration that founds in flame are the motion of Mahakali. All her divinity leaps out in a splendor of tempestuous action. She is there for swiftness, for the immediately effective process, the rapid and direct stroke, the frontal assault that carries everything before it. Of all the aspects of the mother, Kali most powerfully expresses vibrant and active love, and despite her sometimes terrible aspect, she carries in herself the golden splendor of an all-powerful love. Our Divine Mother says, on Kali Puja Day, I always distribute the flowers of Divine's love, for Kali is the most loving of all the aspects of Mahashakti. Hers is the most active and most powerful love, and that is why every year I distribute the petals of Divine's love on Kali's Day. There is a sacred fire that burns in the heart and envelops the whole being. It is Agni who illumines and purifies all. I kindle that fire in you each time that you ask me for some progress, but it destroys nothing except falsehood and obscurity. Our Divine Mother says, love, love, love to my very dear child, all the joy, all the light, all the peace of the divine love, and also my loving blessings. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, Mahalakshmi throws the spell of the intoxicating sweetness of the divine. To be close to her is a profound happiness, and to feel her within the heart is to make existence a rapture and a marvel. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, grace and charm and tenderness flow out from her like light from the sun, and wherever she fixes her wonderful gaze or lets fall the loveliness of her smile, the soul is seized and made captive and plunged into the depths of an unfathomable bliss.
Amritam Viprikrit Kim Mamanendraha Ganavan Anugataha Kshetrada Sanudascharantam Sumat Yutham Napurusho Bhavanam Nada Adnibran Ajanishtahi Shaha Paliklirit Yuvatayo Bhavanti Indro Vidwananulika Chakashu Tena Magane Anushishtra
of the mind and soul, harmony and beauty of the thoughts and feelings, harmony and beauty in every outward act and moment, harmony and beauty of the life and surroundings. This is the demand of Mahalakshmi. Magnetic is the touch of her hands, and their occult and delicate influence refines mind and life and body, and where she presses her feet course miraculous streams of an entrancing ananda. Where there is affinity to the rhythms of the secret world bliss and response to the call of the all beautiful and concord and unity, and the glad flow of many lives turned towards the divine. In that atmosphere, she consents to abide, says our Lord Sri Aurobindo.
To thee, our infinite gratitude. Before thee, who hast done so much for us, who hast worked, struggled, suffered, hoped, endured so much. Before thee, who hast willed all, attempted all, prepared, achieved all for us. Before thee, we bow down and implore that we may never forget, even for a moment, all we owe to thee.
Mahasaraswati, says our Lord. Mahasaraswati is the mother's power of work and her spirit of perfection and order. Maheshwari lays down the large lines of the world forces. Mahakali drives the energy and impetus. Mahalakshmi discovers their rhythms and measures. But Mahasaraswati presides over their detail of organization and execution, relation of parts, and effective combination of forces, and unfailing exactitude of result and fulfillment. When her work is finished, nothing has been forgotten, no part has been misplaced or omitted or left in a faulty condition. All is solid, accurate, complete, admirable. Nothing short of a perfect perfection satisfies her, and she is ready to face an eternity of toil if that is needed for the fullness of her creation, says our Lord. A mother to our wants, a friend in our difficulties, a persistent and tranquil counselor and mentor, chasing away with her radiant smile the clouds of gloom and fretfulness and depression, reminding always of the ever-present help, pointing to the eternal sunshine. She is firm, quiet, and persevering. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, Mahasaraswati's mission is to awaken the world to the need of perfection. But perfection itself belongs to the Supreme Lord alone. No one else can even know what it is, says our Lord. Durga is the mother's power of protection. Durga combines the characteristics of Maheshwari and Mahakali to a certain extent. Our Divine Mother says, you know the story of Durga, don't you? Durga, who every year has to destroy her Asura, and always she is compelled to begin again. It goes on in this way till the end of the reign allotted to the Titans. When they will be banished from this world, it will not be thus any longer. But till then, that is as long as they are useful for intensifying the aspiration, clarifying the consciousness, for putting to the test the sincerity of people, they will be there. The day the test will not be needed, the day sincerity will be pure and self existent, they will disappear. Then that day Durga will no longer need to begin her battle over again every year. Even the gods have to make the surrender to the Supreme if the divine creation is to be realized upon earth. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, keep yourself open to the Mother and in perfect union with her. Make yourself entirely plastic to her touch and let her mount you swiftly towards perfection. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, live always as if you were under the very eye of the Supreme and of the Divine Mother. Do nothing, try to think and feel nothing that would be unworthy of the Divine Presence. The Mother is the consciousness and force of the Divine, or it may be said she is the Divine in its consciousness force. A prayer from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad sent to Sri Aurobindo by a disciple. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. For that our Lord Sri Aurobindo wrote, from the non-being to the true being, from the darkness to the light, from death to immortality. Om peace, peace, peace. Tadastu. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says the right attitude to approach the Mother when she sees one is to keep the being perfectly quiet and open to receive without any activity of the mind or the desire in the vital, with only the surrender and the psychic readiness to accept whatever is given. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, it is when the Mother puts her force into a flower that it becomes more than a symbol. It then can become very effective if there is receptivity in the one who receives it, says our Lord Sri Aurobindo. Our Divine Mother says, it is not as a Guru that I love and bless you. It is as the Mother who asks nothing in return for what she gives. My blessings and love and the presence of the Divine grace are always with you, says our Divine Mother.